Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com and I'm back with another video. And guys, today we're looking at a basketball shoe that I've been pretty excited about. I gave you guys a quick glimpse of it in my sneaker haul video that I just posted a couple of days ago. And you know what? I'm pretty excited about it, even though this player may not be on my team much longer. Who knows? Hopefully that's not the case. But the sneaker we're talking about is going to be the Adidas Harden Volume 5 Futurenatural. Now, this is the 5th entry, clearly, in the James Harden signature line from Adidas. And I have to say, initial look, best looking Harden sneaker, in my opinion. It just strays away from, I feel like Adidas a lot of times doesn't give something a signature look. It just, if you take the name off of it, it just looks like a team bank shoe. So I'm really excited that they really took a chance and did something, you know, a little bit more special with this one. Now, I will say, initial look, I may be the only one with this thought process, but I think it looks like an Adidas Yeezy V3, or I'm sorry, Yeezy 350 V2. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'll put it on foot. I'll have some on foot shots here in a little while, but this, when you have it on foot, it looks like a performance-driven Yeezy 350. I don't know, maybe they took cues from that because Harden is such a big fashion forward person. Maybe you wanted something, you know, hey, this is a popular shoe, this is very fashionable, let me go ahead and implement it on my basketball model. Or maybe they took some of the people who worked on that shoe and brought them over, or it could just be in my head. But it just feels like this looks very similar. Just a performance version. Like it could have been the actual Yeezy basketball before they moved to the Quantum and they just kept the design and used it for this. But again, pure speculation, just something I see when I look at the shoe, and especially again when it's on foot. The shoe itself is supposed to be a one-piece seamless model that's been heat pressed together. I guess I would love to get more information on that from the designer. I think his name's Jalal Aleha. I'll put his name up there. I would love to speak to the designer, just get some more info about it, because I was reading up as much as I could. I just didn't get all the answers I was looking for, so I would love to be able to get in contact with him and just to talk more about the thought process behind the shoe, what they were looking to do, because with that Futurenatural branding, it's supposed to, I guess, be an extension of your body, provide the best lockdown, also provide, you know, ease of movement. So that's why this one piece is supposed to basically provide a one-to-one fit and kind of, I don't want to say exactly mold, but maybe that's the word, mold to your foot to make it your shoe. Now that's something we've seen a lot, whether it be the, what was it, Foamposite, that was the first shoe to really want to mold to your foot. I want to say the Kobe 6, I think it's supposed to mold to your foot after a while as well. Again, it's not something that's out of the ordinary when it comes to basketball sneakers. Now looking at the materials, this is like a hard, it's a synthetic of course, there's no premium materials on this shoe. It is like a hard synthetic plastic / mesh that, you know, again, that they use it to heat press the sneaker together. So again, there's no seams. You see a couple of lines where things are together, but it's just a, I don't know if you guys can hear that. You can probably hear that. That's the material on the upper. That's what the main material is, covering some, you know, like a booty system, which is a mesh underlay. Now, on the upper, you have these felt panels. They're supposed to, again, signify James Harden's, you know, creativity. His fashion forward thought process when it comes to just the things he wears and how his character he brings on the court, just something different. Now, going through the actual Adidas breakdown of the shoe on their site, which sadly, well, the shoe's sold out right now, so you can't buy them at the moment. But if you go to the breakdown of the sneaker, it tells you some things about the upper, but it mentions some items like a dove, which signifies his crew that's been behind him this whole time, a flower for his mother, and then there was one more piece on here I cannot remember, but I don't see any of that on the sneaker. And I want to say that's a different colorway. They just put the press release out with everything and didn't really give you a breakdown of different colorways. So if I can find that colorway, I'll put it up here in the corner, because this, I can't find any of those items on this sneaker. And yeah, I don't know if it's just a little confusion with the information they put out on the Adidas site. And again, if I can find that, I'll highlight that information here, just take a screenshot. That way you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about there as well. Now, these little pieces are, like, again, felt. So again, nothing premium here. This is strictly a performance shoe, but it just happens to look good casually, at least in my opinion. On the medial side, you have, it says, created with James Harden, Volume 5, Chapter 1, Creator. I'll get a close-up if you guys can't see it here. But they don't even really call this the Creator colorway. Like, if I pull the box out, Yeah, it just says Volume 5 Futurenatural, white, royal blue, black. Yeah, so it just really names the colors on there, and I really haven't really seen anybody call it the creator. So as more colorways come out, I really want to check out that text on the medial side to see if it changes with these colorways. Now, you're gonna have that white upper. You're gonna have, there are white laces. I feel like they're not a pure white, almost like a light cream color, flat lace. You're gonna have James Harden, just like his signature on the tongue tag here. You have his Harden logo here, and behind it, it says 1227. Get another close-up for that for you guys as well. I'm not sure what that means whatsoever. I looked it up, got nothing so far. So if anyone knows what that means, please let me know down below. And on the other shoe, we have 2019, which the shoe originally dropped in Asia and overseas in 2019. No, actually, no, it didn't. I lied to you guys. It dropped in 2020. I have no idea what these numbers mean because this releases 2020 and 2021. I couldn't find any information on it. So if anyone knows what the numbers behind the felt tongue tag on the Harden 5, if you guys know, let me know, because I have no clue. Now, if we're getting to like the guts of the shoe, the first thing you'll notice is the heel padding, which I really like. Provides some nice cushioning on the ankle and Achilles area. So I really do like it. It almost feels like a memory foam type deal. So it looks like it snaps back and looks like it should be long lasting and shouldn't flatten out anytime soon. Now, the big thing about this sneaker is going to be the cushioning setup. And this goes back to the drop-in midsole setup. And I really like it, but it is actually a pain in the butt to pull out. And I don't think I'll be able to in a video right now while we're recording, because I couldn't get it, pull it completely out. You know what I'll do, I'm struggling right now, I'm gonna find a picture of it hopefully and put it here for you. But the cushioning setup is going to be a boost slab that is surrounded by light strike, which is a cool setup. So right on the bed of your foot, you're gonna have the boost. Surrounding it, you have light strike. So it gives it a really firm feeling, but yet still comfortable. Now, I will say, do not step in this shoe expecting comfort immediately. It needs to be broken in. Between that light strike and that firm slab of boost, it is a solid sneaker when you first put it in. So walk around it a bit, break it in, because between the firm setup and the cushioning and the plastic upper, it is a stiff shoe out the box. This upper, I mean, I'm assuming because it does have the mesh underlay, it's going to, again, eventually just fit around your foot the way you want it to, but initially, there's some hot spots around like the pinky area, right around the ball of my big toe, right up here. So don't expect it to be stepping into a boost style sneaker immediately. It is a basketball shoe, so you're gonna have to give it some time to break in. Now, I will say that I do like the traction as we move down to the bottom of the sneaker. It is a milky, translucent outsole, and you're gonna see some videos here in a second, or some clips in a second. I did some running around in my apartment gym, since no basketball courts are really available still. I did the best I could to get some running around in them, trying to break them in some more to get some movement. But I will say that this traction is actually pretty solid. And if you look up here, again, more Yeezy comparisons, it looks like a more a tighter traction pattern of the Yeezy 350 V2. And look at the picture up top. Look at this, very, very similar. But of course, it's not any kind of exposed boost because of the drop-in midsole setup. Now you have boost written across the bottom in the rainbow coloring that matches the panels up top. If you look close, it says boost inside. So that way you're not gonna get confused of any kind of exposed boost, because I know people will see it as like, I don't see it, I don't see the boost. So it really makes a little disclaimer on the top in that same translucent color. Now, performance, again, I can only really give you so much of it because there's no basketball courts. I was able, again, to run around a little bit. I will say that, again, you have to break it in. There's some hot spots when I was running around, but it did feel very secure. I feel like it will perform well on the court. I think once you get it kind of molded to your foot a little bit more, get some walking around, I would almost suggest working out in them, just walk around casually in them if you can, just to get that initial break-in started, because they feel decent. I think once it softens up a bit, they're gonna be just a great performer. The traction, I didn't really feel any kind of slide out when I was just kind of moving around, just doing some warm-ups before lifting. And yeah, I have a little bounce to them because of the combination of cushioning. It's all around, I think it's a good shoe. I can't give you a final verdict because I haven't actually hooped in them, but just from my initial kind of running around, I really like them. So I am really, really hopeful to see what they can do on court sometime soon and kind of follow back up with you guys. But it's good stuff. I mean, built fairly well. I would love to, again, I want to get the designer on a phone call, on a podcast or something just to talk about it more. But I think they did a good job making something different, going a different route of the, like I say, the seamless creation. Really cool. And something I forgot to actually mention before, the mud guard is clear. So it's been heat pressed on here as well. So it's all one piece that goes around the toe box, the rand of the shoe, just to protect those, again, those high wear areas. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited about this sneaker. I know with Adidas basketball, it's kind of a hit or miss with people. Heck, I know with, you know, performance basketball, it's a hit or miss. Just depends on how people are feeling that particular moment in sneaker culture. But they did sell out, like I mentioned before, so hopefully these will restock soon, or another colorway will pop up sooner than later. So keep your eyes open for it. But, oh, hey guys, completely forgot to talk about sizing. So this is future me. I put the same clothes back on to come back while I was editing and talk about the sizing real fast. The sizing on this shoe is weird and true to fashion to Adidas. When you put the shoe on initially, I went true to size 10, and when you put the sneaker on, it feels, oh cool, it's a one-to-one fit, true to size. To be fair, I think it might be a little lengthy. Once you start breaking it in, you get a little bit, you can feel your toe probably a little bit more space than normal. I am hard pressed to say go down a half a size, because I think if you go down a half a size, it will be very, very uncomfortable because of how stiff the upper is with that, again, that plastic initially. I know it's gonna mold your foot, but I don't know if going down a half a size is the answer, because typically when you play basketball, the socks you wear are thicker. So I try them on if you can. I am really reluctant to say go down half a size on these, but I thought they were comfortable. Like, they weren't falling off my foot or anything. I just felt a little extra space. I know some people like to have the shoe as closer to as possible, so try it on. Wide footers, really try it on, because you have to figure out what's comfortable for you, because going up a half a size may give you too much room on the lens side and it may just not work on the court. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure I put that in there for you guys to make sure you got that information. So yeah, back to the video. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment below. Do you like them? Do you have them? And have some comments, maybe something I missed, or you got them on court. Let me know how they felt actually playing. So I would love to hear what you guys think about these. Again, I'm gonna wear them casually as well as on the court, so I think they did a good job at kind of finding the middle ground with the two. So comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, guys. I appreciate you for watching. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MadWatcher789. Follow the Sneaker History Podcast, which we release every Monday and Thursday, and the Sneaker History website. So until next time, guys, see ya.